Now they say money can't buy happiness, but I'll tell you what, it can buy a couple of Coldplay tickets for Wembley. And that's about as close to happiness as I've been with my teenage daughters in years. I've just come back from a weekend in London. 2 days, 2 teenage daughters, 1 Camden shopping spree and 1 Coldplay concert. And somewhere between overpriced vegan kebabs and Chris Martin glowing like a human glow stick, it hit me. Life isn't about collecting stuff. It's about collecting memories. Now let's start with Camden. Now if you've ever been, you'll know exactly that it's like walking through a live action mashup of Etsy, a tattoo parlour and a Victorian jumble sale. It's fair to say my daughters were in heaven. Clothes, jewellery, random gothic ornaments, things that they absolutely needed. Until they forgot all about them by Tuesday, that is. But what they won't forget, that moment when we laughed at a vest in a boutique shop that said Quint's Fishing Trips, a clear reference to Jaws, hence why I had to buy it. Which brings me neatly to one of my favourite lines from Jaws.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Which I did blurt out as loud as possible in a Quint-style accent, much to my daughter's embarrassment and disgust. And I'm not sure exactly what they made of that one. Probably wish Dad would stop quoting movies in public, if I'm honest. The embarrassment scale was through the roof. Next day, Wembley. Now I know Coldplay divides opinion. Some people think they're celestial, where other people think they're just musical wallpaper. I'm in the former camp, by the way. Hence why I do actually have a Coldplay poster on my wall. Huge fan. Now let me tell you, under those stadium lights, 90,000 strangers all singing in unison. It was pure magic. One of those you had to be there moments. Even the teenagers forgot their eye rolling for 2 hours. That's parenting gold right there. And you know what? When those wristbands lit up, I realised, this is it. These are moments that they'll probably carry into adulthood. Not the jeans or the trainers that they bought a day before in Camden, and certainly not the souvenirs. But the memory of Dad howling along to Viva La Vida, slightly out of tune with 90,000 other people. It doesn't get much better than this. As Quint himself says,
sometimes that sharky looks right into you, right into your eyes.
And that is exactly how my daughters looked at me during the Coldplay sing-along. Probably a mix of horror, pity, but dare I say, love? But here's the thing. Stuff fades and wears out. And then we end up binning it and discarding of all these things that we collect in our life. You know, clothes wear out, gadgets go obsolete. But memories, now they're like good wine. They only get richer with the passing of time. Years from now, my girls won't remember that bling shop where they bought that band hoodie from. But I guarantee you they'll remember the way that Camden smelled of incense and street food. You know, they'll remember their dad bopping embarrassingly at Wembley, completely lost in the music. That's the treasure. And that is why we do things with the people we love. Because when life inevitably throws us into rough seas, those memories are our lifeboats. You're sorry for all the Jaws references tonight and the Quint references, but while I'm wearing a Quint vest, it seems perfectly adequate to throw in a couple of Jaws-isms. So again, Quint put it best.
You go in the water, shark's in the water. Our shark.
Life is the water. And the shark? Well, quite simply, that's time. It's always coming for us. Always circling. The only defence we have is to pack our days with enough luminous-filled, joy-filled moments as we can before the credits roll. So if you're weighing up whether to buy the latest gadget or spend the weekend making a memory with your people, choose the memory every time. Because one day, when the shark of time catches up with us, it won't be the stuff we recall. It'll be the music, the laughter, the ridiculous quotes, and the people we shared them with. So tell me in the comments, what's the best memory you've made with friends, family, loved ones recently? Because I'd really love to know. And if you fancy more little stories about life like this, hit subscribe and maybe go make a memory today instead of just scrolling. Because in the end, it's not about what we own. It's about who we were with and how it felt to be alive. So I've decided I'm going to do videos like this now every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, right here in my home office stroke man shed if you like, because it's easy for me to do. I'm in a private little space, there's no distractions, I can wax lyrical about the things that come to my head, and it's my life opinion that might just help you with one or two ways of thinking about having some clarity and some motivation to change aspects of your own life. And that is what this channel is all about, helping you to grow and live your best life in your vintage years, whether that's 30, 40 or 50. That's what this channel is for. If on the other hand you're interested in the history of life, paranormal stuff, ghost stories, check out my other channel, History's Odd Corners, where I've separated off all that content. Right here is going to be, now that we're into autumn and winter, more content like this from my home office. The history stuff will probably be me with my vlog camera out and about, showcasing some of the historical spots that we have here in the United Kingdom and hopefully further afield. So thanks for watching. And remember, keep wondering, and I'll see you on Friday with another video.